Hey, how are you? It's Matt Heisler here. I just wanted to share with everyone that after my first month of playing Wordle, I remain undefeated. So I'm on an undefeated win streak, which is kind of fun. And I've gotten my kids into playing it, and it's kind of a neat little game. But I noticed as I let them play that they have bad strategies. And I feel like my strategy is good. So I know there are a lot of people out there looking for a strategy that will keep their win streaks alive. So I will share with you mine. And if you want to try it out, then try it out. If you got a better one, let me know what it is. So there's a lot of discussion out there about what the right first word is, and the goal being to get as many letters as you can, which is good. But I think it's easier to eliminate as many letters as you can, because then you're able to figure out what's left. And so my strategy is designed around 3 words that eliminate as many common letters as possible. And usually whatever's left is pretty easy to figure out. And that's how you can keep a streak alive. So I'm not actually going to do the real Wordle today. There's actually a copycat site out there called hellowordle.net, with Wordle spelled WORDL, and then of course .net, not .com. But it's great for practice, especially if you're trying out new strategies, or if you need to play more than once a day, because Wordle doesn't let you do that. So my early words, my first words are my word pattern, my word strategy is I start with shout, and then I do either clean or clear. You can do either. And then I do pygmy. And my goal in doing those 3 words is to eliminate all vowels, including the Y, which is a very sneaky vowel and can be it can be really hard to figure out the word if you haven't taken the Y out of play. And you always want to play, all the vowels, but especially the U, because if there is a Q in there, the U is a dead giveaway, and and it's hard to figure out. So, but there are very few, after you do this, there's very few high frequency letters left. If you do clear instead of clean, you have either the N or the R, but F, K, B, V, X, Z, W, there's just not that many letters left. So this one, we happen to get the L here. There's not a lot of words that are where you can put something in front of the L. And normally I would try to put B and then do BL, but the O and the E are both wrong in this particular spot. So that's odd. And it tells me that we probably have a 3-letter combo here. But one of these is probably up front. So I'm going to go with, really, I don't have enough letters here. So I'm going to try to see if I can come up with a word that helps me out here. So maybe something like O, or order, get that. I have to double use the R, but but I do eliminate the D and I move the O over. And there you go. So again, there's just not a lot of options left. So whatever words you can make are likely to, that sort of follow the thing, are likely to be pretty successful. Otter, the double D. That's not right either, which is going to put me at risk. This is the only way that the strategy will lose, is if there's enough common words when you have, oh, look at that. I have the L already. My goodness. So I wasted a guess there and still managed to win, which I find myself doing frequently. So one of the reasons I like this strategy is I usually get at least 1 row for a mistake. So, but we will try it again, just sort of test my luck. So, and pygmy is definitely one of them. See, there's that Y. You'd be looking for that for the whole game, So the T's in the wrong spot. You've got the O. Don't have a lot of other common letters. So I only have 3, but it's a weird enough word. I mean, the L's out, so it's not going to be an LY word. It's probably going to be a double O word. So let's see. I'm just going to try. I'm going to tell you, there's just not that many combinations where you're going to be able to get something that's successful. So, knowing that the Y is on the end, huge help. You've only got the one vowel, so you've probably got a double vowel or a word that starts with a vowel. And there's just not that many letters left to miss with, really. So even though it doesn't look initially like the strategy was successful, because you didn't get a lot of hits, at the end of the day, there's so few common letters left that the number of words you can make is pretty small. So with the S on the board, but in the wrong spot, probably means it's at the end. Again, I don't have enough consonants here where I feel confident going forward. So I would probably do K-N-O-W. And then I'll try N again, see if I get lucky. Oh, you know what? I'm going to see if I can put that S in the right spot. It's still not in the right spot. And K, N, and W are now eliminated also. So, boy, that eliminates a lot of stuff. Let's see. So the O can't be here. So it's probably got to be here, OE, or let's see. Again, very difficult to make words because, you know what? Let's try S-O. It can't be S, so we'll go back. D-O-E. Really tough. That E's got to be there. Let's try this. I'm going to try oboes. Okay, so now I know O-B-E. It's not obeys because the Y is gone. Saved me again. And the S has to be here. So, I mean, it can't be any of the other vowels. It can't be S. Oh, of course. And you're prevented from losing yet again because there's only so many different ways that the final set of letters can be done, even if you don't have anything, because they're all uncommon. There's just not a lot of words you can make with a Z and a J. You can do jazzy, but other than that, you're really going to struggle. So you just start taking letters off the board. With no U in this puzzle, the Q's off the board. So this is a good strategy, again, and you can use any three words you want, but my recommendation would be that you eliminate as many common letters as possible in all the vowels, which are, common letters. So, get those off the board. And if you give that a shot, maybe you'll be able to do stack up some wins and beat me in your win streak. So if you have a high win streak, let me know what your win streak is down the bottom. Again, I just did my first month. February is a short month. So I'm 28-0. And let's see who else is out there with a good streak going. Thanks.